Welcome back, everyone, to Yonder in the Shire, where today we have been asked to collect some mushrooms here so that we could have a little bite to eat after our adventure in some ruins to the north. And after that, I'm going to have to return to those ruins because it appears that there are some Dower Hands that have been captured and we need to rescue them. And no, I'm not going to go into it at the moment why we are trying to rescue Dower Hands, but apparently not all the Dower Hands that have survived the debacle in Erluine are still following Skorgrim. But that's another matter. Right now, what I need to do is to find a few mushrooms. Ah, good. The fire is now burning and the pot is simmering, and perhaps these mushrooms will go to help.
Good day.
Ah, perfect. If you'd like, you can sit with me. It'll be nice to have the company as a cook. Oh, this reminds me of the time when boars ate all of my food. I'd gotten lost somewhere near north of Bree. Right, well, Richard begins to tell the tales of his previous adventures. Time flies by thanks of Reginard's vivid storytelling. Oh, that's nice.
Hello there.
And that's how a few of the big folk helped me out in a deep hole in the middle of nowhere. Oh, you should have seen the look of their faces. Ah, here we go. I must say, these mushrooms are some of the best that I've cooked yet. I hope you like them. Oh, by the way, thank you for joining me. I used to venture out here with a close friend of mine, the one who gave me the lucky clover. He's no longer around to share in the tradition, but I'm glad that you could. Maybe I'm not so unlucky after all. Alright, so let's see. We've got a fate ring, resistance, we've got critical rating, and we've got critical defense. I guess we'll try that. And how are we doing with our rings? Oh, oh boy, do I need an upgrade on my ring. I still have those level 1 rings that you get from Marchit. Whew. Well, we are done with that, so I guess it is now time for me to head back up north to those goblin ruins. Here we are. I'm back to the ruins that are infested with goblins. Now, let's see if we could find those dour hands. First, though, we need to get through a few goblins. I'm sure that shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? How about you? I hope this is the last time I need to come here. Stop rooting me. Well, I might as well eat something while I am stuck here. At least get something accomplished. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the place of many a respawn. Now, what do we have here? We have... Ooh. Oh, hello. I forgot about them. Yeah. Could you please hit the goblin? Thank you. Now, where were we? Okay, we've got... The dour hand is right over there. Oh, that's got a sneak. I think he would. So, it's the scouts that seem to be sneaky. Alright. Okay, I guess that's taken care of. Now let's release the Dower Hands. There we go. I just said about enough of these goblins. I know what you mean. I've had enough of them also, if you ask me. Now, it looks like the next one is up in this direction. Unfortunately, oh, Oh, okay, that's it. We got a foursome over here. That's the problem I had last time. Right, where I managed to step on top of the foursome when I was out facing a pair. Now, let's see. Are we all ready now? Oh, oh, aha! That's what I was detecting the last time I was in here. I was wondering what the sneaky fellow was that was going in and out of my detection range. This place is lousy with goblins. That's what I gotta say about that. And your turn? Yeah, look at that. Perfectly. In fact, that's more likely to be the one I was slightly detecting, since the other one I would have been stepping right on top of at the time. So, yes, I think that this is an area where a little backup would be very, very useful. But I think this is just yeah, it says solo, but I don't know about that. It's precarious on that, and I'm several levels above the level of the quest. Free dower hands from goblins, 2 of 5. Alright. Oh, let's head up on here. I am sure I'll find a few more goblins here. Whoops a daisy. Well, I found them. Your turn. Oh, you're just trying to outflank me. I thought you were running away. Sneaky goblins. Very sneaky. Huh. Where were we? Oh, okay, fine. I'll release the dower hand first. Then I'll worry about the... Yes, you're actually helping me? Huh. Okay, sheesh. Well, not everyone is appreciative. Now, let's see. We need to go here next. Where were we? Okay, this away. I have a feeling that we... Hey, if you really want to cause damage, you attack me when I'm vulnerable, not when I am only being attacked by you. So now you lose as a result of that. And you lose because I saw you. Ha ha! Now let's see. We've got two of them. One is up over here. Aha! There he is. Number 4. Yeah, and then how about number 5? Well, let's grab a supply crate first. And then take care of this one because apparently I missed a couple of goblins along the way. Now, let's see. Let's try Geronimo! And your turn. Oh, there's a scout right behind the dower hand. I'm sure it's just waiting to ambush me as soon as... Poor timing! There you go. And release that last one. Oh. Out of my way. Oops. Yeah, I see why he said out of my way. Now, let's see. Find some sign of the leader. Well. Oh. Hey. I was trying to find the leader. Okay, fine. You're just going to be a pain if I turned my back on you, I'm pretty sure. Alright, now, as I was getting ready to say, this looks like a perfect place for a leader to be located. So, up there I shall go. You spot a crude banner emblazoned with the red crown, the banner of Angmar. Alright. Blue Crag Goblins and Angmar. Okay. Well, does that mean the leader is going to be an Angmar? Or, well, I suppose Gorgrim was dealing with Angmar, so I guess we shouldn't be too shocked about this. Oh, falters. Oh yeah, you'll falter all right. Enough! You're going back to Sarner with the rest of them! Yeah, right. Ah, they're on a hill that is just off of the road to Eredluine. So the question is, can you see on top of the hill to be able to see where they're at? Who knows? Now, how are you doing?
What do you need?
You found the banner of Angmar? I don't like the sound of that, Pine Seed. That old kingdom fell long ago, and for good reason. And you say that the goblin's leader spoke of Sarner? I know of that too. It was once a city of the Dour Hands, but it has laid abandoned for many years. If the Dour Hands, who still remain loyal to Skorgrim, have taken refuge in the halls, it is possible that they still plot against the elves and dwarves of Eredluine. If it were not for Erfurth, I doubt we would have known until it was too late. Excuse me, I have some burdens to bear. Yeah, okay, till it was too late, right, you say? Yes, yes. Perhaps there will still be some amongst his kin who have not lost their sense of honor. I thank you for your aid, Pine Seed. It seems that we shall have to remain vigilant in the days to come. Yes. And what about Erfith here?
Well met.
I hardly know what to say. After all that we've done, you owe us nothing, and yet you have lent us your aid. You have my truest thanks, Pine Seed. My companions and I will not trouble the folk of Eredluine ever again. I promise that. Alright, that's good to hear. And now... Oh.
Megovanen.
Even though Skorgrim threatened the life of my father, I would not think to seek vengeance upon all the Dour Hands. It's a pity they deserve, not my wrath. A darkness has ensnared their people, and it wears the face of their lord of old. For our part, Athold and I will continue to keep watch over Eredluine. If the Dour Hands have truly returned to Sarnir, I have no doubt that we will call upon you again. As for the goblins, we will rout them to the very last. You have my thanks, Pine Seed. You're welcome. There we go. And that is it for this area. Really? It spawned right on top of a quest giver. Really? He hadn't even zoned in all the way yet, and he was already threatening me. Good grief. Now it's time to find the second of our hunting prey. Let's see. Well, first of all, we got these boggarts to deal with. Fortunately, they're not much of a problem. So now, let's see if we could find who the second of our targets is. And... there we are. Scuttlechur. Yeah, that sounds like a name for a Neeker-breaker. So the Neeker was with the mammals. The fly was with the Neekers. All sorts of strange things here. There you go. Scuttle chart. Yeah, that sounds like a Neeker if I've ever heard the name for one. All right, now let us out head in this direction for our third. Oh, no, we'll have to deal with half orcs apparently also. We've had a fly and a Neeker. I think we're going to need to have a wolf, a bear, and I can't remember all. Oh, that's and a shrew maybe? Assuming it lines up with the animals that we hunted earlier. And we may have to kill a few boggarts along the way on top of that. Goodbye. Now, let's see if we could find what we're looking for. Be nice if we were doing this on a hunter, right? Aha! We have found Yellowfang. And Yellowfang is, as I thought, a wolf. Well, that's one that I know 100% sure that I got correct. Mainly because there's a wolf called Yellowfang in the Lone Lands. So someone must just love calling wolves that name. Now I still have Nightfell and Sharpsnout. Now Sharpsnout has to be a shrew, and that means Nightfell has to be a bear. At least that would be my guess. Of course, we will have to find out for sure as we hunt down the last two. Ah, Nightfell, the bear. Let's take care of this one, and this will be number 4 in our list. And that'll just leave Sharpsnout, who is, by process of elimination, most likely going to be the shrew. Assuming that there really is one of each type that we hunted before. Now I need to get down here. Ah! That saves my ankle. We have entered shrew territory. I don't think this is where the shrew we're looking for is, but we do need map scraps. So we should take care of a few. Now the question is, are the map scraps hidden around or are they on the shrews themselves? I'm going to have to assume that they're on the shrews themselves. Now, unfortunately, we've got other things in the area also, so it's going to be a matter of luck on whether or not we find any shrews here. Now, I think I need to first head on toward... Oh, there's a biting shrew. The question is it only the thieving shrews? The biting... I think that sort of answers my question. It looks like the biting shrews do drop those things. But right now, I want to head for the location where Sharpsnout is believed to be located. And that looks like it's in this direction. And how far away? 260. Ah! Sharpsnout! Yes, very definitely a shrew. Now the question is, does Sharpsnout have a map scrap that was stolen by shrews? And the answer to that is a no. So I need to head back and check out other shrews. I have concluded my hunt.
Just a moment.
Your hunt of those elusive and fearsome creatures was successful? I'm impressed. I didn't really expect you to succeed, but I'm pleased that you have. Perhaps we're equals on the hunt after all. And even better, the villages of Yonder Shire are made safer by your efforts, which is the most important thing of all. Well done. All right, there we go. Now, I have a couple of more things to do. I need to get some wolf weed. I need to get a few more map scraps. And on top of that, I still need to finish my tour of the village of Tyfield, and they're just going to send me to Gamage after that. I really should have finished my tour there, like around when I was playing hiders and seekers with those children. Now, how I missed the village center before, I don't know, but that's exactly what I did. Well, let's see. The sleepy village center of Tyfield comes alive on market day. Well, all right. And now I need to talk to Get the Feet Brush and Camish. What is Githa going to say to me now that I'm going to be returning to her? We have to find that out in the next episode of Yonder in the Shire.